So good afternoon, sir. This is my video presentation for our laboratory activity entitled The Stack. For activity 1, write and assemble a program to load values into each of registers R20 to R24 and push each of these registers onto the stack. Single step the program and examine the stack and the SP register after the execution of each instructions. So since the code is already given, all we need to do is to copy this and paste it to our AVR studio. But since I already copied and pasted it, next thing we should do is to debug it. So here you can see the processor and the registers. Next is you see this cursor. This will indicate what was being loaded. And you can see this instruction, the LDI R20 out SPH, LDI R20 low ramen out SPL R20. This instruction contains definitions and constant specific to the AVR at Mega 32 protocol. So next is this instruction loads the registers from R20 to R24. So it will load R20 to 20. It will be shown here. See, R20, the value of R20 became OX20. And then it will load R21 to the value of 31. You can see it became 31. And the 22, we load 22 to the value of 42, like that. And so is the 23 and 23 and 24. And next is this push instruction. This instruction pushes the value of registers R20 to R24 onto the stack. Onto the stack. To the stack pointer. And then this stores this value in memory at the current stack pointer address and decrements the stack pointer to point the next available memory location. So if we push the register R20, you'll see the stack pointer become 85E, and if we push the register R21, it will become the stack pointer will become 85D, and if you push the register R22, the stack pointer will become 85C. If we push the register R23, the stack pointer will become 85B, and if we push the R24, the stack pointer will become 85A. Next is this L1 RJMP L1. This is an infinite loop labeled L1, and the RJMP instruction jumps to the specified label, creating an endless loop, effectively halting the execution of any more further instructions. So that is it for the activity 1. So next is activity 2. Write and assemble a program to A. Set SP 9D. Put a different value in each of RAM locations 9D, 9C, 9B, 9A, 99, and 98. Map each stack location into register R20 to R24 and use the simulation to single step and examine the register, the stack, and the stack pointer. So here, we already have our given code. So all we need to do is copy this and paste it to our AVR Studio, like so. And then, next is we need to debug this. Again, you can see the processor here, in the register, and the stack pointer. So here we can see the instruction LDI R20 high to 9D and LDI R20 low to 9D. Um, these instructions load the high and low bytes of the address 9D into register R20, and this address is typically used to set up the stack pointer to point to a specific location in memory. Next is, here we can see the out SPH R20 and out SPL R20. Um, these instructions output the values in register R20 to the stack pointer register. These steps of the stack pointer to point to specified locations in memories. And then next is, here we can see, so next is we can see here the LDI R16.1 to LDI R16.6. These instructions load immediate values into register R16 with values 1 to 6 respectively. So if we load LDI R16.1, then the result here in the registers, you can see the R16, the value of R16 is 0x01. And this STS98 R16, these instructions store the values from register R16 into memory locations 98 to 90. Next is the POP R20. This POP R20 to POP R24, these instructions pop values from the stack into register R20 to R24 respectively. These values were previously stored on the stack using the push instructions. So, what it will do is to restore the value of the register from the stack when we implement the pop instruction. The stack pointer will automatically be incremented. So if we pop R20, the stack pointer will be 9E. If we if we if we pop R21, the stack pointer will be 9F. And if we pop R22, the stack pointer will be A0. And if we pop R23, the stack will be A1. And pop R24, the stack pointer will be A2. And then the L1, RJMP L1, this is the same infinite loop labeled L1 that we saw in the previous examples. The program will continuously jump because to this label, creating an endless loop. So that's it for the activity 2.